Alright everybody, so this is my second video of the day. I am now going to be showing you my favorite way to set up my base. It's been a while since I played, like I said, so this isn't exactly how I had it set up before. But again, I don't use my fences to block things in. I don't have any fences here connected. There's no sort of enclosed area. Everything's open. And what this does is it invites the zombies. They try to follow the path of least resistance. So they just try to sneak in through here. I have choke points. That's what this does. I created choke points. Now, already, after my very first night, I saw a couple of weaknesses and a couple things that I can improve. And I just kind of wanted to show that process of deciding, how to move things around, and until I get to my the final form of what I'm gonna create here. So to start off with, this wall right here last night had gotten destroyed, and that was my first night playing with this setup here, so I did not like that at all. Also, this bunker over here got pretty low, and I mean that's kind of to be expected. You see, I just kind of have him up there by himself, but I think I found a way to counteract that. I'm still gonna kind of have weak spots, but you just keep going and adapting as you go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is my sides. So I refer to these as the sides, even though the house, I guess it would be the side. I don't know. I can't tell if this right here is the front or not. But anyways, I call this over here and this over here, I call this the sides. So the funnel function, the choke point, works pretty well right there, so I think I can leave that alone. I'm just gonna move this bunker over here to reinforce this flank right here, this back wall. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side because I like my symmetry. This one's gonna move right on over. And again, this isn't, the best way to do this or the whatever. This is just my favorite method. I'll show you guys right now why. To me, it's easier. It simplifies the game for me. To counteract my sides kind of being more open now, I'm going to move this mine over here just to have another backup right there. I'm going to move this guy over all the way. Same thing with the fence. Try to keep that same formation. And boom. I think with this little minor tweak right here, it's gonna reinforce this first bunker that I have out here by himself, and that's gonna make sure that his life doesn't get as low as it got last time, because like I said, I was actually kind of nervous. If one of your buildings gets destroyed and you have a survivor in there, that survivor will die. I guess they found a way to bring him back, or there's like something in the new update where you can get him back. You got to build a sick bay, but I don't want to figure that out. I don't want to learn that. I don't want to get to that bridge, cross that bridge until I absolutely have to. So I'm just going through here and tweaking this a little bit because I had it uneven from the other side. Like I said, that just really bugs me. Probably wouldn't make a difference with the actual setup. Maybe it would be very minor, but let me show you guys how this is supposed to work now. Now that I made my little tweaks, I made my little adjustments, I'm gonna finish my missions. Okay, get some more wood. No, I want stone. There we go. Need some more stone. I'll take it, but don't want it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this one, guys, because it's only one, and I kind of want to get this night over with. I don't have too much time either for this video, but just wanted to show, what my choke point, focusing on these choke points, what this looks like. So I'm not even going to set up anybody. I'm just going to put on the autoplay and follow the zombies. So these guys are running pretty fast. As you can see, you still will get a couple of spitters, and like I said, this is something that you just got to keep tweaking and keep changing as you go. But you're still going to get a couple of guys that might be a straggler. They might be attacking one of your buildings from far away. They might have a ranged attack. You got to focus on that, make adjustments as you go, but for the most part, you can see how this is just really set up to, you know, I let them come in, I invite them to come in, and they're not even really attacking too much of my things. They're not going for the fences, really. I think I have one spitter going for a fence. The damage they are doing to my fences is from being blown up, and these are like fire dumplings that explode on contact, so I can't really avoid that, taking that damage, unless I had like nothing but snipers and I would get them from far away. But the other good thing I like about this setup too is my scarecrows are actually being used, and like I said, they nerfed this game, so if my scarecrows are destroyed, I don't have to pay any materials to get it repaired. It'll repair automatically. Why would you want to have a defensive, you know, a defensive building or setup, or if you can't use it? It makes no sense. Or if it's not being used, you should probably move it around. If you see anything that's in your setup now, if you have, let's say, a floodlight and your freeze mine and a shock tower all located right around your base, and it doesn't, those buildings, those defense things don't really get a lot of action, that's okay. If you're setting them up to be like a last line of defense or something like that, that's a different story. But if you intended for, you know, a bear trap to be holding off a choke point and it's not really working for you, then go ahead and switch that up. Let me also upgrade this Survivor Hassan. He's pretty much just good on the battlefield, and like I said, I'm gonna make another video focusing on the characters. I'm gonna actually do it by hand, write down all their names, their levels that I have them at, and all the information you see here. I'm gonna explain what these all mean, which, I mean, you can look, you know, for yourself as well. But I'll go ahead and explain all that, and I'll tell you the units that I like to use. As opposed to others. Like, I have no fighters. I don't like fighters. They're just, to me, in my mind, they're just no good. So I'm sure somebody else will have a different opinion, but let me check out what missions I have. Definitely need some more stones. Get as many stones as possible. Stones, wood, and metal right now. I don't see any other options for that. I'm going to take this guy down just because there's another chance of getting more stuff. More stone, more things like that. And then let me see if I have enough to upgrade. It looks like I do. I have a pretty decent amount of metal here, so I think I'm still just adding on metal to these guys. So let me look for one that's an all metal upgrade, which I believe these sniper towers will be. This is a watchtower 11, 65. Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. And I might still be able to do one more. I think so. Yes, I can.
Crack on.
And we'll give it to Rupert. 1 day and 2 hours. Let's see if there's anything to destroy. Anything that's crept up. Any trees. Nope, nothing. So I'm good to go. I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this. Skip that. And before I end this video, I'll just show one more night, just so you can, if you didn't really get a good chance to see how the zombies react. And it's called IA, the zombie IA. The zombies in artificial intelligence. So each zombie, each group of zombies, they have their own ways that they react and behave. The spitters, as you saw, their range unit. There's a couple of range units in here, but the spitters are one of them. I actually think they're the toughest, in terms of they're not so easy to spot. Your guys, if you have it on autoplay, they might not always get them. You have to manually attack them, and they actually do a fair amount of damage, especially to metal. So right now I have mostly stone everything, but once I start leveling all that stuff up to metal, it's gonna be doing more damage to my buildings there. Got some shotgun, some gold, good stuff, good stuff. Yes, lots of stones. We need those stones. Not too much. What? 17? Eh. But still. Let's see what comes out of this. The resource bag. Just 2. Oh, I got some more stones. Electronics, I'm full, but I'll take what I can get. And alright, guys. Final night. This is my favorite style. Again, this is my ChokePoint style. And I'm probably going to play this and tweak this all the way up until my next checkpoint if I can, which is going to be night 180. Not too far away, like maybe 12 or 13 nights, but still, you just never know. You can just see those choke points right there. Got 1, 2, 3 on that side, and they just work beautifully. Ooh, I see, I forgot to put autoplay. Even with forgetting to put autoplay, look how my buildings are just standing up to these zombies. Look how the way I have this set up is just, oh man, it's beautiful. I lost that wall right there, guys. That was my fault. I forgot to push autoplay. But I mean, as you can see, even a mistake like that, which the other night that's exactly what happened, and they almost killed me. They almost got one of my bunkers. This bunker over here, actually, that's my highest level bunker. So with this setup, even with that mess up, even with that mistake, I'm still doing pretty well. So I'm not really too worried about anything right now. They're not really coming from this bottom corner over here. We're focusing on the top. Yep, night's finished. It's over with. So as you guys can see, just setting up those choke points, and again, I'll go over the best units to man those choke points, because there's a strategy level to that too. I only have one sniper in. There's some people I'm sure will recommend having one of each classes. So having more than one sniper, for those people, that's not recommended. I say whatever works best for you, whatever kind of playstyle you like the most, go with it. I think with my first setup, with all those sniper towers defending the goods down at the bottom, mixed in with a couple of heavy guys, that's a really good setup. You're getting good distance, you're mowing down large groups of enemies, and you have the snipers for the heavy hitters. For something like this, though, I focus mainly on my heavies, my machine guns, because you put a machine gun in a bunker, and it's you set up that bunker the right way, like these guys up here, boom, 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 with everyone backing each other up, and I mean, it's just a slaughter. You just create a slaughter zone, and the zombies are not getting through it. So, as you can see, guys, I'm still going. When it comes to my strategy on upgrading buildings, I try to kind of look for the ones that stand alone. For example, this guy's over here kind of by himself. Same thing as the tower over here, this watchtower over here. These guys are both kind of by themselves, whereas this guy has another 2 guys close to him, and same thing with the one up here. And if you can tell, these watchtowers are closer to the ones that are in the front, in the back of the house, than they're actually closer to these guys. So I consider these guys to be by themselves, so I would upgrade them first. Let me see if I actually can. Do I have enough? No, I do not. There's no way. Look for something with stone. That takes a stone upgrade. Here we go, fences. So let's get some level 10 fences going. And this is working off stone alone. I'm going to go ahead and focus on the 3 main fence little groupings right here, which would be this one, and then this one up here, because these fences don't really see too much action. This is just to redirect the zombies, but they definitely do smash up against these walls down here more so. You guys could see that in the last night that I just played. Collecting carrots. I like food. Oh boy, fill it up. And then we got a pretty decent amount of ammo too, but it is kind of getting low. Let me see if there's anything for today. There is. So I'll send her out with someone else.
How are you?
Probably. Oh
Ready to
boy.
fly?
Eyes up, you're the chief.
I don't know if this is gonna be okay. Less than 40%. Someone might die. They will die. And your survivor will bring home loot even if mission fails at 60%. So I would send out Stuart, but it's just not that important right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. And this one right here, yes, the one that shows all the resources with the stone, the metal, and the wood, I'm gonna send Stuart on this one. And you can see 100% success. So I'll just send him out by himself. We'll have one less of him during the night. But he kind of sucks in the field, so I don't really mind sending him out overnight. Skip this, guys. I'll finish up all this, show you the outcomes of the missions, and then I'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Boom, got my ammo that I needed. I'm gonna skip that, just one. Yep, skip it. Finish that upgrade. Finish that upgrade. And I'm just curious. From 12 to, okay, I still need another metal, all metal upgrade. So probably after that will be electricity. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, guys. That will be it for right now. Again, if you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, if you have any other games you want me to check out. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. Let me just quickly show you the other games that I have. Alright, so I have Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, which is a card game, Brawl Stars, Battle Royale style, Soul Guard, kind of like a puzzle. I have idle games. You guys probably wouldn't be interested in those. I don't even remember what that penguin guy is. I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. Fallout Shelter, God's Rush, Call of Duty, Pixel Dungeon. That's a roguelike game. I'd be down to make videos about that. I don't know if you guys know that game. Minecraft, Miniguns, Plants vs. Zombies 2, Board Kings, Pocket, Morty's, PUBG, Stormbound, Shadow Era, and Survival City. I have Zombicide, Free Play Sims, Jungle Heat, Tactile Wars, Last Day on Earth, Frag, and finally Warface. I will definitely be doing some Frag videos later on. That is an awesome Battle Royale style. I don't even know how to put it, but it's a first person, well, it's a shooter game. It's a shooting game. It's pretty unique. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm new to making videos. Open to suggestions. Whatever you guys want, just throw it out at me, and I will see you and talk to you guys later. Have a good one.